against the murderers before you die and avoid the gallows. Can you survive the town of Salem?
How's that look?
Looks good.
I haven't seen any Steam-only issues in-game yet. We will be releasing the Steam version on the 15th, guys. Let's see. Gotta put up my picking overlay so people don't know.
Are you guys excited for Steam to come out?
And if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat and everything, and we'll answer them as we see them. You cannot get it on Steam yet. On the 15th, it's coming out.
On Monday. Kim Kardashian.
Solid names.
Kanye West. Very nice.
What's the difference between Steam and browser versions? The Steam version should be a lot better for people with crappy internet, because you download all of the assets for the game, all the artwork and everything. On Steam, just every time we update, you don't have to get the assets every time on the browser version, like you would on the browser version. There's Steam wallet integration, so if you don't have PayPal, but you want to buy stuff, Steam's there for you. Not to mention, yeah, the Steam achievements. A lot of cool stuff on Steam.
Yeah, and we'll probably be adding some more Steam integration stuff in the future as well. But this is our first pass for our initial release. Later we might add some stuff with like your Steam friends and see what else we can't do. How can I get you Christmas presents?
Yeah, we do need a P.O. box.
Options on what? It's the werewolf night. How many people will die? Still saying them. $5 worth of Steam points as well.
Alright, I just put up my audio through the stream boosted it way up. So
Is my dog's favorite role werewolf? Probably. Much better. Alright. Wonderful. I can talk.
the werewolf got 3 guys. Are they all the mafia?
Someone earlier asked, do we have any recommendations for other game makers? Yeah, there's a lot of things with that. I would say, like, number one, make sure you're, like, really, really passionate about video games, because it's a lot of hard work. If you're not, like, just truly passionate about it and truly love doing it, you'll want to quit, because there are going to be a lot of hard times and a lot of hard work. Other than that, just get a good education and learn everything you can about making games.
I think the biggest thing is, like, we got to do it because we got our Kickstarter funded and everything, but before that it was a lot of hard work on Josh's part to get the game kind of in a playable state before we got to actually do that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just to get the game to a point where we could do our first Kickstarter was, like 18 months of programming and somewhere around $10,000 in artwork and sound and all of that stuff. I was thinking that too, Odd Toaster. I think it's Blake's Skype is beeping.
Yeah, I put myself on Do Not Disturb because the Town of Salem mod group on Skype is.
Yeah, I think we made like everyone check their own Skype because I definitely did it too.
How did we get in touch with Shield and Minx and etc.? Shield, we got in contact we propositioned him, I guess you could say, to make some videos for us, and he was very willing and happy to pick up the game and everything because he tried it out and it was a lot of fun for him. Minx and crew actually found our game during the first Kickstarter and picked it up without us ever even talking to them.
Yeah, we kind of got lucky and stumbled into Omrecker and Wade and Minx and all them picking up the game.
Yeah.
That was just that it's like a good game, you know?
Yeah.
I think that streamers like it a lot because there aren't a lot of games out there where you can play with 14 of your subscribers at the same time in like such an interactive way.
I mean, I think that's why a lot of the professional League of Legends streamers are starting to pick it up. You know, it's hard to like actually play League of Legends and also communicate with your chat and everything.
Yeah.
But with Town of Salem, it's, it's as interactive as you want it to be. Plus, you get to play with a bunch of your subscribers and things like that. So.
Are there any family or friends of yours that play the game now and then? Not really of mine. It's kind of weird, but yeah. I mean, most of the people in my family aren't really gamers.
Yeah. I met my girlfriend through the game. Does that count?
Yeah, Forger will be coming soon. Menus. That's a pretty good idea. I mean, I'm sure we can release some stuff for like a public download for some good overlays. I think we did that at one point in time, didn't we?
Yeah, I made the overlays public a while ago. I got an achievement. Woo.
Did you get the Steam one?
Yes, I did.
All right.
It's got an ugly ass white background.
Yeah.
I like being able to play on full screen and tab out to talk with the chat without it minimizing again.
Yeah.
Very convenient. Yes, we have plans to put a timeout for people that leave whenever they're alive. Well,
Do achievements carry over to Steam? If you mean in terms of like achievements you've earned, that's still like something that I'm debating. Like, do you think people, like what if you're someone that's already earned like most of the achievements? Do you just want to like auto like unlock all the Steam equivalents of those achievements, or would you rather like, I don't know, I guess you'd have to like start a fresh account as the other option though. I'm sure people don't want to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer for like people that have already earned most of the achievements, but I mean, we can definitely add something that'll just like give you all the achievements that you've already unlocked, like on your first login. We haven't done that just yet, but if that's what people want, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, I think it makes the most sense.
Yes, the browser version is not going anywhere. The Steam people will play with the browser people. It's all going to be interconnected. Same with mobile. We can easily get subs on Twitch if we applied for it, telling them that you're the creators of Town of Salem. Do you know what he means by that, Blake?
Oh, we can get the subscribe button, so people can give us $5 a month to become subscribers to the channel on Twitch.
Well, I don't know that we stream regularly enough for that to be a thing yet.
Yeah, but maybe eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to be able to stream more often in the future,
Yeah, definitely.
whenever we're not like batten down the hatches for development.
So far, most of the Steam stuff seems pretty good to go, though. I haven't noticed any huge problems.
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. I think you did pretty well testing it out before we got to this point.
Yeah, for everyone that is, waiting on the mobile version, a lot of this stuff we did for Steam is going to be a good start for us on mobile as well. Because right now, for the Steam stuff, it's like running in Adobe Air instead of Flash for your browser, and that's the same type of stuff we're going to have to do for the mobile.
I always know it's you because you always have a default name.
Other people have default names.
Yeah, you're the only one, man.
flash-based game to the coding on iPhones? Is it really hard? Mobile is technically hasn't been started yet because we did Steam first, but like I was saying earlier, a lot of the stuff we had to do to get the game onto Steam is really similar to what we have to do to get it onto mobile. So we've already solved a lot of hard problems. As you said, taking a flash-based game and getting it to run on, for Steam, we had to take a game that was Flash and convert it all to Adobe Air, so that it can actually be run as an executable on your computer like any other game works. And so we figured all that out for Steam, which is going to make mobile much easier. So I would say we've definitely got our first steps for mobile done. Once Steam is out, we're going to be starting on mobile, and probably, I would say no later than March, it should be out as long as we don't have any huge problems. Yeah, mobile's going to be a little harder than Steam because we might run into problems with, the UI being too small and typing and people with, crappy Wi-Fi and things like that. There's going to be a lot of testing we're going to have to do to make sure it all works. Yeah, iOS and Android, all the platforms for mobile are going to come out at the same time.
But nobody's asked the real questions.
What?
Why is there a Santa and a reindeer on my overlay?
The Christmas hype?
The Christmas hype. We have a holiday theme pack coming out, which includes the reindeer, the Santa, a new map, and houses with very pretty lights on them.
With the release of Steam and a lot of the bug fixes and things we've done lately, we're actually going to be officially going out of beta and go to a fully released game. You want to talk about that a little, Blake?
Yeah, I think that the biggest thing is that... kind of going into full release mode doesn't really change a whole lot for you guys, because we'll still improve the game, fix any bugs that come up, continue adding new customization options, but it will allow us to stuff like that. Yeah, I died. That was not me.
Looks like the witch got you.
Yeah.
With the vigilante.
Yeah, well, confirms that Danky is Vig, sort of. Mostly. So, I now know... Oh man, at the very last second. Alright. So he claimed Vig. Did I put in my will? Can I say that? No, I did not, so I'm not going to say that. Yeah, full release does mean more streaming, that's true. I think that whenever we go into full release, we'll be working on the ranked system and the private lobby stuff and the trial system and the mobile stuff. But once all that's done, then we'll just be doing small bug fixes, small new features, and hopefully be able to stream a lot more and play with you guys more and get more feedback, add more roles, cool stuff like that. Yeah, I knew it was either you or Levi Hark were lying because he claimed Vig and you claimed Vet whenever I jailed you.
Yeah.
Oh, and the scroll system too. Forgot about that one.
Someone asked what was our inspiration for getting into the business of making video games. I'd say like two things. One, we just really like video games, and two, working for a video game company kind of sucks most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, everyone when they're young, you know, thinks like, oh, how cool it'd be to work for a video game company, but then like the reality of it when you get in the workforce is that because so many people want to work for video game companies, most of them treat their employees really poorly. You work like 80-hour weeks sometimes when, you know, a game's going from like beta to the release push. You know, we had a period where we worked 80-hour weeks for 6 months, and you don't get overtime pay for that. You get your normal salary, but you're working 80-hour weeks, and you know, stuff like that really sucks. So eventually when you get tired of that, you kind of get the thought of, you know, I should just make my own video game. Why not?
Yeah, I can agree with that. You know, the biggest thing is that 95% of game companies just are not very much fun to work for. And to get into those 5% of them that are is really super hard. It's, you know, basically you have to have really good luck to be chosen.
Yeah, I mean, even some of the biggest like companies in the industry have a really bad reputation. Like EA has like one of the worst reputations in the video game industry for just working their employees to the bone and treating them really poorly, and you know, they're one of the biggest companies out there. The werewolf killed the guy that was already gonna die. That was silly of him.
Yeah. I mean, we did a roll, like a half a roll call earlier. Like, I think he had a really good idea of who was who.
Yeah. I mean, Denki already said that the witch controlled him and he killed you, so we all knew he was gonna die if you were paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vest doesn't save you from the werewolf.
Does not. Hey, Cat. We're doing pretty well.
Selection.